What's up guys, Woo here, Division 2 build video incoming, and guys, I have been a little bit scarce with build videos on the Division because of the new update. I had to sit back and just kind of watch and again gather as much information as possible before I launch a build video. So I want it to be decent, I want it to be good, I want to give you guys the right information so you can walk away and produce some really good stellar builds. Now, as always, if you enjoy my content and you enjoy this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more Division 2 dedicated content on this channel, then please subscribe. Hit and pound that ding, yes, notification bell, and then you'll be notified when I upload. Guys, let's do this. Okay, guys, this is my 4-piece hardwire build I've been using in PvE content. I've been using this challenging and heroic missions, and we all know now, we have been doing plenty of content in this game. So challenging is like the old heroic, and heroic now is like legendary. It is very, very strong, very, very hard. NPCs rush like there is no tomorrow. They have an immense amount of armor and health, so it is exceptionally tough at present. And I'm hoping once we get to the point where we min-max builds, we will start to feel a bit more power. If not, then we have a problem. And my personal take is, I do feel that the NPCs are a little bit too aggressive, and they push a little bit too much, and they have a little bit extra health, more than they should, in all honesty. But guys, let me know what you think below in the comments section. I do feel they're a little bit too OP at present. I think they need to be scaled back just a fraction. But hey ho, let me know below. Yes, 4-piece hardwired on this build. Technician specialization. And I'm utilizing that simply because I use the +1 skill tier. With that, that will let me use an armor piece or a weapon damage piece to increase again my survivability or my damage overall. So I've opted for armor, as you can see on my backpack. Now, I'm rolling with 4-piece hardwired, and that has had a change, which we'll go through shortly. But primary damage on my primary weapon is 44.8k, my RPM is 850, there's 100 in the mag, and my armor is 771k. My health is 285k, and I have, as you see, a full whack of 6-piece skill tier, which means this is a skill build. Now, look at hardwired. Hardwired has had a change. 2-piece is 15% skill haste, 3-piece is 15% skill damage and 15% repair skills. Now with that, people have been asking, what is repair skills? That is your skills that repair armor. So you're thinking your hive, your chem launcher, you will get plus 15% of that back, that healing back to your armor. That's something to bear in mind. That is a decent, very, very decent percentage to have. This can be stacked on several pieces, which we'll go through in a different video, but you can get repair skills on a lot of places on your builds. Now, feedback loop, whenever you use or cancel a skill, your other skill is automatically refreshed and increases total skill damage and repair by 10% for 20 seconds. This can occur at once, most per 20 seconds. Now, we'll go through this for the bits on the build. I have the 1-piece of skill tier and 6% skill damage. I've got one, again, you can see that's a little bit higher, but the piece is really nice. So I don't want to, again, dismantle that just yet. But then that's just something to bear in mind. But still, I want to get some more skill damage on here. I want to get as high as possible, and that is 10%. As you can see, it's a little bit average at present. Room for improvement. The chest piece. The chest piece, again, as you can see, it's 1 skill tier, 6.6% status effects, and 10.1% skill haste. So, status effects, that will help me immensely in terms of my primary skill, which we'll go through shortly. I'll get that, begin that extra status effect damage, nice, and the skill haste back as well. And also the talent on the chest piece, positive reinforcement. Increases feedback loop, which is skill damage and repair bonus from 10% to 25%. Now, the holster. Again, it's hardwired. So that's 1-piece skill tier. I have 10.7% skill haste. Again, I can get that a little bit higher, which I will. And in terms of the last piece of hardwired, it is, again, the 1-piece skill tier. There's some skill haste as well there, 10.5%. And in terms of the gloves, we are looking at the Richter and Kaiser gloves. They are 15% incoming repairs. Now, if you're not too sure what incoming repairs is, it's very, very similar to repair skills, but the opposite. This goes to your teammates. So your teammates will get an extra 15% extra healing from their repairing skill, whether it be, again, your chem launcher or your hive as an example. So that is, again, pretty decent for your teammates. 8.5% status effects and 15.5% repair skills. And these stack. So this is something, again, to bear in mind if you're building a skill build. Repair skills, income repairs are really good for team synergy. Now the backpack, this is a level 39 backpack. I'm using this because I like this backpack. It's really nice, and I've not seen one better. I haven't. I like this build. I like this backpack. It is the Anarchist Cookbook. Yeah, so it's 10% status effects, which will help again with my Seeker Mine. Armor of 124k. I have armor regeneration of 3815. 14,998 health, and skill haste of 9.1%. Again, what I'm trying to do is grind to get a better backpack, which will give me that more skill haste on there as well. And again, something like repair skills or income repairs as well. Now, the talent is perfectly wicked. Applying a status effect increases total weapon damage by 18% for 27 seconds. Again, this will synergize perfectly with, you guessed it, my skills. Now, in terms of the mods on here, let's have a look. Now, the mod that I have is 9.1% skill haste. I have a few more mods on the build. I have one on my mask, which is 7% skill haste, which is so-so. I want a better one, of course. And the chest piece, which is 10.1% skill haste. Now we'll take a look at the weapons. My primary weapon is the Negev. This is, again, a super strong weapon. We know this. I have not touched this at all. As you can see in the stats, there is, again, of course, room for improvement. So, 7% LMG damage, 6% damage to targets out cover, 4.5% critical hit chance. I like this weapon. It is a very, very strong weapon. It has had a slight nerf, yeah, guys, it has, but still, it is a very super strong weapon to use. And again, what I'm going to do is get some more LMG damage on there to try and get me, again, a little bit more. Hit the truck, hit the bazooka, because I need that on the build. So I will be pumping some LMG damage into this when I can. It has the talent Perpetuation. Headshots grant plus 50% status effect damage and duration to the next status effect you apply. So again, this is awesome. It's a really good talent now. Before it was a little bit underwhelming, but now the way you look at things is what you need to do. You need to ensure you are using the Negev to hit a few headshots. Rather than headshot kill, just headshots. And again, with that, once that's procced, then you need to use your primary skill to ensure you're going to get that extra little bit of status effect damage, because you're going to get this extra 50%, which is awesome, and duration as well. And that's really, really good talent now. It's something that I do recommend on most builds. It's a really good weapon talent. Now, in terms of the stats, in terms of the mods on the Negev, stability, more stability, reload speed, and yes, you guessed it, more stability. I want it to be as stable as possible, just to make sure that I'm hitting my targets as often as possible. The secondary is the Grudge, which is the named high-end SMG. 48.8k base damage, 900 RPM, 52 in the mag. 9% SMG damage. Again, I have not done this at all. I have not reworked it or put anything from the library in there. So again, you can see there is room for improvement. 15.5% critical chance, 14% swap speed, and the talent Perfect Vindictive. Killing an enemy with a status effect applied grants you and all allies 20 meters, 18% crit hit chance, 18% crit hit damage for 20 seconds. Again, this is a very good team synergized weapon talent, because simple as the way I would work this, I'd use the Negev. I would get, again, that status effect damage on NPCs. Once it turns out, I'll flick to my the Grudge as soon as they're low on health and take them down. And as they have that status effect damage, then I'm going to buff my teammates by 18% of critic chance and critic damage for 20 seconds. Again, that'll just buff your teams, which is what this new Gear 2.0 is all about, that team mechanic. I like this. I'm using this again as a secondary just to take down NPCs. In challenging, it's fairly easy. Heroic, yeah, it is quite situational, but still works and still helps buff your DPS teammates. Now, in terms of the mods on the Grudge, I have stability, rounds, critical chance, and more critical chance. Now, guys, let's take a look at my sidearm, which I don't use. It's there for show. It is the Maxim 9, and that is just perfect spike. Headshots grant plus 25% skill damage for 8 seconds. I can use this, and I do use this again to proc that if need be. I'd like the extra 25% skill damage on my Seeker Mines. Now, my skills will start with the primary. It is, yes, the explosive Seeker Mine. It has got a cooldown of 20.8 seconds. My damage is 2.269 million. My PvP damage is 408,000. I'm tier 6, so 60% damage and 30% radius. Yeah, super duper strong. The mods aren't very good. Again, I'm still grinding for better mods. You can see skill haste, health, and damage. I need some slightly better mods, but I'm working hard and strong to get these mods. Now, my secondary skill is the Restorer Hive. I'm using this primarily for heroic content. Just make sure I keep my teammates alive because, guys, we get murked. It's as simple as that. Every team I have played in, people have left, people have moved on, and I'm there trying to keep people alive using this skill, and it does work. The refill speed is 2 seconds. There's 36 charges, a range of 13 meters, duration of 50 seconds, a health of 4 million, the healing 175,000, the PvP healing 106,000. Again, it's tier 6, so repair charges is 20, healing 120%, range of 120%, and health 420%. So the Hive Restorer is pretty good. A lot of people now would use the where is it? The Reviver Hive. That is a very, very popular skill variant of the Hive now. Anyone who's rolling with any DPS would use this as a definite second skill. So something to bear in mind. But personally, I'm running a skill build, so Restorer works for me. You could go for the Chem Launcher, that also works really well. Or if you're rolling with a Survivalist specialization, the Seeker Mine Mender is also really strong. But I've opted for the Restorer Hive. Now, in terms of the mods, they're okay mods on these. 4.5% healing, 4%, plus 4 repair charges to get it to 36, and 5% health. Now, you've gone for the build, you've gone for the gear. Let's take a look at the stats. Now, we've seen what weapon and gear talents we have. 10.5% reload speed bonus on your LMG. That is a necessity. Anything that will help reload speed, yes, it needs to happen. 30% stability. And we'll go for a few more bits and bobs. 22% LMG damage bonus. I want to boost that, get it as high to 30% as possible to make me, again, hit a little bit harder in PvE. And we've seen the incoming repairs is 15%. Ideally, we want more on the build. Again, because that will help my teammates. And any repair skills on there as well will also help you and your skills repair your healing or your armor, so to speak. But guys, that's the build. 62.4% skill haste. I want more. But yeah, this is strong. And it's still work in progress. But I have to share this now tonight. It is a really good, fun build to use. It gives you a gargantuan heal. And then you have some really nice damage from your Seeker Mines. You choose what you want to roll with. I've opted Seeker Mine Explosive because it synergizes with the weapons and the build. But guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have, as always, drop a like. And if you want to see more content from The Division 2, please subscribe to the channel. Peace.